What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. We out here with some Tom MacDonald featuring DAX. Alright? Now, Tom MacDonald commanded my respect when I heard his song I Hate Hip Hop, because he was pretty much explaining everything that was wrong with the scene, with the hip hop scene. Right? And honestly, to tell you the truth, one of the bases for me starting this channel was to branch out into other genres, because when I'm in a car and I got like my playlist on my phone, I'm mostly just listening to hip hop. But I found out that every time I go and listen to like maybe the top 10 tracks, everything was trash. Right? And I think a lot of this has to do with, really my jazz background. Sometimes I want more complexity. Sometimes I actually want music that's diverse and not something that's repeating the same thing every 32 measures with a couple of pauses or breaks into it. And not only that, but if the rapper's talking about something, I want them to actually be talking about something, you know what I mean? So that's why I shifted my attention towards rock and some other genres. And to my pleasant surprise with rock, it was a lot like jazz, because they had improvisations, they had conceptual compositions. So anyways, leaving off track there. So Tom MacDonald got this song called Blame the Rapper. Now, this is one of his newer, I think this one is probably his newest one. Now, as far as DAX goes, I've been seeing a lot of stuff on the YouTube scene, YouTubers beefing and everything. You probably won't see any reactions from me with YouTube beef, because I'd rather just avoid all that, negative energy. So I don't even know if this one's about a beef. I don't think so. But I've been hearing DAX around, been hearing his name around a lot. So I don't really know much about him. So hopefully I get to learn a little bit more about DAX. So that's enough me talking. Let's go ahead and shut up and turn it up. Expecting great things. Blame the rappers. I'm guessing this is probably going to be something similar along the lines of I Hate Hip Hop. So I imagine him talking about, actually, you know what? Let's just play it.
Yeah, I'm a rapper, but I'm losing my respect for the genre. How many songs about Xanax and alcohol are we dropping? How many kids we gonna kill for we admit it's a problem? Probably stop if it was one of our sons or one of our daughters. We know our demographic is primarily youth. We glorify breaking the law to children in school. Kids copy what we see and imitate what we do. They'll go to jail for doing the things you thought them was cool. We put women in our videos exploiting their bodies, while little girls around the world grab their phone and they watch it. They need a realistic role model, not just a Barbie. They see strippers and escorts, but no lawyers or doctors. Hey, hip-hop, what the hell happened? It was power to the people and we like that stuff. These days you're promoting that it's fun to be an addict, so I'm asking, how could y'all write that, bruh? You can blame the rapper,
Dang.
but your favorite songs are about doing drugs. So what happens after these kids grow up? And who's to blame for who they've become? They made it look so cool to shoot those guns and hate the cops and to get too drunk. You can't blame the rappers when you show up and love the songs that make you dumb. You can't blame.
Yo, see, that's the exact type of stuff I was just talking about. Like, he basically saying, he said your favorite song's about drugs, right? You go and look at like the number one song that's playing. Probably not right now, but probably a couple of weeks ago, and that's probably exactly what it's about. With a whole lot of innuendos, how you say that, where they refer to a drug as another word. I can't remember it. Innuendos. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. It is. What's interesting is visually conception. He's laying in the grave, right? And it looks like what Dax was about to start doing was digging his own grave. That's pretty much what's happening, And one thing that kept coming across my mind when I was watching this was the app TikTok, right? They allow people, I don't even know if they have an age restriction on there. But even though TikTok isn't like music videos, it's a prime example of like young kids getting on there and they looking at and they seeing what's cool and everything, and then they kind of jumping on the bandwagon. And sometimes just seeing like a couple of people do some dance moves, sometimes that could be a gateway into doing some other stuff. Now all of a sudden, what turned into like a simple like little family dance, now they want to do something a little bit more provocative and everything. And before you know it, they're going off deep end. So that type of stuff like that. I don't know, it's just really crazy. I was just talking about this, like the music that is just playing on the radio is just ain't it for me anymore. But that's just what's popular, and people just pretty much chasing chasing the clout. You know, when you put a music video, it's out, you're pressured. You're like, oh man, well, what else am I gonna talk about? I gotta talk about something that's gonna sell. Otherwise, producers ain't gonna sign me. So it's kind of like that vicious cycle. I gotta play, but I gotta put something out that people are gonna want to listen to, even though that's not really me. But then you got rappers like Tom MacDonald, which I'm learning about him. I don't know what his past is. I don't know what kind of rapper he's been. But you got people like Tom MacDonald who use his platform to talk about the issues that's going on. And then we have DAX here, which we're about to find out what's going on with him. So it's a pretty cool concept.
Making music is a privilege and a choice. And if you ever get to be successful, you must understand the people that you influence. I swear by what you say, and that the melodies you sing make wings, build dreams, and fill voids. We got medication straight through voice. Some give life, and some destroy. And even though this money seems nice, it can't come, so we must take that as a hint. That there's other things in life we should enjoy. We move mountains, we cross states, we play roles in presidential debates. So don't you try and tell me making music is for fun, and you don't care about the things that our music helped make. Man, I know I'm not perfect, but I'll change. I'm the outcome of this world and my pain, and this music is pills, and I promise this dose that you take won't make you say
You can blame the rappers when you blow up, but your favorite songs are about doing drugs. So what happens after these kids grow up? And who's to blame for who they've become? They made it look so cool to shoot those guns and hate the cops and to get too drunk. You can blame the rappers when you show up and love the songs that make you dumb. You can blame the rappers. Yeah, I'm a rapper, but I swear that I'm embarrassed. Half of these artists can't even talk, they just mumble the lyrics. And the teenagers listen while they rebel from their parents, while the rappers tell them pop a pill, buy Gucci and wear it. They say screw the police, break the rules, smoke weed, buy some shoes you don't need, rep the hood in your street. All these rappers holding guns and now the kids want some. Mess around and kill a homie, you can't clean that blood. We encourage being stupid with our music, and we're normalizing poor moral standards while we do it. Little boys see the way that women look on our videos and assume it's real life, project that image on little girls. It's unrealistic. If you're young and you listen, you are one in a million. You are loved, you are different. Hey, hip-hop. I know life moves on, but while I'm here, how could you write that, dog? You can...
Hey, man. Okay, Tom MacDonald, man, he out here spitting some truth. You hear what he just said, man? He said he see the women on the TV and they project that on like other women that they see. That's crazy, because that just reminds me of the, you know, everything starts at home. You know, when you got kids and everything, you know how impressionable they are. So in the world, show no mercy. You know, it's unfiltered. So you gotta equip your kids with the goggles, see through all the BS and stuff that's around. And that's the type of stuff that he's addressing. And just goes back to that cycle that I was telling you about. You know, that the reason why we hear this stuff on the radio is because it sells, and that's pretty much it. And you know, these producers, they don't care. You know, seeing the money, they don't care, man. It's what's selling. And then if you trying to get famous and everything, you either gotta what's the word? Ride the truck, get off. There's probably another saying for that, but like I said, people who use their platform, to stretch like a voice or whatnot, I feel like they don't get as much attention as they deserve. But they fight for it, and that's cool, and I'm here for it as well. Like I said, this is the type of rap that I like, that I would like to listen to, and that I would rather listen to. So.
Blame the rappers when you blow up, but your favorite songs are about doing drugs. So what happens after these kids grow up? And who's to blame for who they've become? They made it look so cool to shoot those guns and hate the cops and to get too drunk. You can blame the rappers when you show up and love the songs that make you dumb. You can blame the rappers. Dollar bills and popping pills like party songs. It's not cool in real life. Cheap thrills and going till the morning comes. See what that feels like. You can blame the rappers when you blow up, but your favorite songs are about doing
Okay. All right. Once again, another masterpiece by Tom MacDonald. What I'm imagining right now is that, music has the power. Music has the power to change people's lives, Imagine somebody going through and looking at all these videos and stuff, be like, yeah, man, that's what I want to grow up and be. That's super cool. That's what I want to do. And they stumble across a video like this and they're like, oh, snap, maybe I need to turn around and, maybe I need to turn my life around. Sometimes it just takes one video, right? And like I said, when you're a child, you're like super impressionable. Like this type of stuff, it's going to unfortunately start building like foundations, like building blocks to what you're going to start basing your life decisions on when you get older. Dax touched on it a little bit about, what making music like this, meant to him, on this platform, the type of lyrics that they spit now, they doing it, for a reason. They trying to change things, right? That's what they're trying to use their platform for. So, as I was saying, this is just one of those songs where you stumble upon it and then it just makes you think, like, oh, snaps, what am I listening to? Maybe I should just change my whole playlist. That's exactly what I've done. And I ain't gonna lie, okay? I do listen to some of the bangers because sometimes I don't want to pay attention to the music. And maybe that's the issue. Maybe nobody wants to pay attention. Maybe that's why mumble rap is so popular, because people just want to dance. They ain't trying to focus. They don't want to listen to the lyrics. I was talking to my homeboy, and I was like, maybe play some of that Eminem, when his Kamikaze album came out. He's like, man, ain't nobody bumping on Eminem. And I'm sitting there like, why? I started listening to his lyrics. I was like, he's pretty much doing the same thing. He was just calling out all the crap that's out today. And the first thing I thought about was nobody wants to pay attention, right? And Eminem's songs, he don't necessarily make beats that you want to dance to. It's mostly just focused on the message. He had a couple of fun songs in his Relapse album. I know a lot of people didn't like that one, but he had some dance songs in his Relapse album. But like I said, didn't nobody want to pay attention to it. So I think the producers and the artists, I think they know this. So that's why when they start mumbling, they know it don't matter. Just throw a slap beat on it, it's gonna be fire. So I don't know. I think Tom MacDonald did a good job right here. Like I said, blame the rappers. Hopefully this is something that lights a fire under other people when they listen to it and inspire change. And then when you go and you start rapping, think about the little people that's watching your stuff, and think about the people who are going to imitate you, right? Because when you become a celebrity, when you get this big status, you kind of got this unsaid responsibility, no matter if you like it or not. And if it's something that you can't handle, you got to get out, because you're destroying lives out there. You know what I'm saying? Good job with you, Tom MacDonald. For you guys, that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.